What is up, everybody? It is your boy Jonathan. We are back on another video today. Hope everybody's doing amazing. We're back on Jonathan's Love, and I am so grateful to talk to you guys again today. For those of you that have not followed my Instagram, go follow that as well. We got Instagram, TikTok, Jonathan's Love 36. Today I really wanted to touch upon the idea of pushing through the pain. You got to push past the pain. Right? On this journey of mine, on this spiritual journey, I think everybody else has experienced this as well. The idea of experiencing some form of pain, right? But my journey specifically, I believe, has taught me to learn to love pain. To learn to accept pain as being a part of life, as being something that we need to have, not just something that we experience, just because that's what life gives us. Life is painful, it's as painful just as much as it is beautiful. And the reason why I believe that we have to go through pain and suffering in this life, one of the biggest reasons I would say is because we have to learn how we can get stronger. We have to learn how we can evolve, and pain is one of those things that guarantees, I'm gonna meet you on the other side, right? I'm going to get you there. I'm going to guarantee, the fact that you're going to learn something, you're going to evolve a certain part of yourself, right? And the reason why I address this today is because on this spiritual journey, everybody I know for sure has experienced pain. Maybe even just from the moment that we stepped out, we got out of our mother's wombs, and we had to experience some form of pain, right? We had to step out into the world. And one thing I wanted to say is that in the Bible it says, in James chapter 1, the beginning of the chapter, it says, "My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience." Right? And you see, it really intrigued me, this verse, because what it's trying to insinuate is that God wants you to go through pain. God wants you to experience temptation, that some form of suffering, because it says that it's the trying of your faith worketh patience, right? You see, it strengthens your faith. It develops character within you, right? It develops these good qualities like patience, as it mentioned, but other things as well, right? We can learn so much. Because pain is just a part of life, I realize that I have to accept pain. I have to learn to fall in love with the pain, right? Because I know that it's going to take me to places that I cannot even imagine, right? You gotta have that grit. You gotta have that faith in God. And what I learned too is that when we're pushing past trying to push past the pain, obviously we have to stay strong, right? We have to stand our ground. We have to be firm in the place that we have placed our feet, right? But what I have also learned in life, and what I've also come to understand, is that we must learn and comprehend the fact that there is strength in weakness. There is strength in surrenderance, and there is strength in letting go. This is because when you are weak, that is when you are strong. When you give your life up to God, when you put your problems in God's hands, when you decide to be weak, that is how you're going to get through it. For example, right? When I take a cold shower, for example, right? A very, very cold, ice cold shower, what I've learned is that you have to essentially surrender to the sensation that it will give you, so that you can kind of learn to get comfortable in it, so that you can learn to feel good while you're doing it, and essentially just let your guard down, right? Let your guard down and just immerse yourself in that water and allow it to comfort you, right? And it's like, you can compare it to the hot water, right? You automatically you will feel comfortable in the hot water because it's nice and steamy hot, but you can get that same sensation if you train yourself while you are in that cold water as well. I am strong. I am here today. I have the strength that I have today only because I've chosen to let go and let God. Because I have chosen to let God take over. I have decided to be weak so that I can be strong, right? So that I can find strength in my weakness and allow that to fill me, allow that to push me forward. Yeah, guys, that's the secret to it all. To push past the pain is to basically surrender, right? In surrenderance there is weakness, in surrenderance there is letting go, but all of that put together, that is what true strength looks like. And you have to be weak in order to be strong. So don't forget that. And remember that pain is a part of life. Always use it, always accept it, fall in love with it, and allow it to build you, and use your pain as fuel, okay? Use your pain as fuel to get you to where you want to go. Use all of your struggles, all of your pain, all of your mistakes, everything that you've been through, all the stuff that you have been through, and turn it into your stepping stone. Turn it into the reason and the fuel that you've always wanted to get to where you always wanted to go. All right? I love you guys so much. Take care of yourselves. Peace.